Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet, the voice you know with the news you trust studio, sponsored by BASF, where you can count on the trusted performance of Valivo seed treatment to protect your soybean crop. I'm Dusty Sonnenberg. Well, under cloudy skies, I've got 49 degrees on the barn thermometer. It is not raining here, but I know you don't have to go too far south till there's a light precipitation falling. Unfortunately, the conditions aren't that conducive for folks that are trying to wrap up fall harvest. This quick calendar reminder, the Jackson County Regional Livestock Market will have a bred cow sale taking place today at 6 o'clock p.m. For all the details, visit jcrlm.com, your livestock authority. Taking a look at some of the top stories making agricultural headlines on ohioagnet.com, John Sheave takes a look back at the November WASDE report and shares some comments, especially as it applies to the corn market. Jim Horman has an article via the Ohio Field Leader that Virginia Tech University is showing hopes of small insects called springtails helping farmers fight herbicide-resistant weed species. In other news, OSU Extension is offering a preparation class for those interested in becoming certified crop advisors. And Ohio's Country Journal editor Brianna Smith has an article as she shares some thoughts from a tree stand talking about her family's involvement in hunting and deer season. You can read about all these topics and more at ohioagnet.com. Let's get a check now on that Friday and through the weekend weather forecast brought to us by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com.
Keep the umbrella handy today. Moisture is actually moving a little bit farther north. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Quick forecast update for you here. Definitely seeing moisture try and surge northward here this afternoon into the evening hours. I still think the farthest northern tier counties of Ohio get away with no actual rain, but there's been drizzle around, and I think rain showers are easily going to make it up to US 20 now, not stopping farther south. It is what it is. Keep the umbrella handy, and we move forward. I think through the day Saturday, we see clouds give way to sunshine. It's going to take a minute, but late day sun is likely, and then we get a decent day Sunday, Monday before rain shows back up Tuesday. I'm Ryan Martin.
Thanks, Ryan. Taking a look at your livestock news, today's November 1st USDA cattle on feed report will be one that the market studies thoroughly. First off, no one knows at this point whether the October data will be published or if those numbers will simply be skipped as the government was shut down when the October report was originally scheduled to come out. Second, given the marketplace has not received this data in 2 months, the market will scan for any abnormalities as it is desperate to find something bullish and fundamental. And finally, it's likely again that today's cattle on feed report will share the same story the market has grown accustomed to over the last year. There is a chance placements could be a wild card, but they're most likely going to be lighter than a year ago. Also, on-feed totals will linger close to a year ago levels, and the marketings will lag as turnover in the feedlot is slower, with cattle spending more time on feed than in the past. In other agricultural headlines, President Trump's U.S. Environmental Protection Agency announced it's reviewing new data on the herbicide paraquat's ability to volatilize from treated fields after the agency reportedly received new information from Syngenta Crop Protection LLC. Now, the EPA announced it will be asking for more data from all paraquat manufacturers. After EPA's approval of the updated labels for paraquat in 2021, the agency said in a news release that Syngenta submitted a new paraquat vapor pressure study that in January of 2024 under the Federal Insecticide, Fungicide, and Rodenticide Act. Pesticide registrants are required under FIFRA to submit new information regarding unreasonable adverse effects to the EPA. Now, vapor pressure is a key parameter that influences the extent to which pesticide surface residues may convert into gaseous vapors that could move through the air. A pesticide's ability to vaporize could potentially affect workers and others who live in or work near or adjacent to treated fields. The new vapor pressure study indicated a higher vapor pressure value for paraquat than was previously used in the EPA's risk assessment, that according to an agency news release. Stay tuned. We'll be back to take a look at your markets after this.
When you're buying seed, there's more to a transaction than money. You're exchanging time and trust, hoping each decision adds up at harvest. Seed consultant sales professionals don't take that lightly. With products made to excel in the Eastern Corn Belt and agronomic knowledge that stands up to the test, we're all about the same things you are: reliability and results. Buy into a better seed experience. Visit seedconsultants.com to view our corn and soybean lineup.
Let's get an analysis on today's markets from Leist Mercantile. Here's Ryan Metzger.
This is Ryan Metzger with Leist Mercantile, providing you with your end-of-the-week technicals. These technical indicators are, of course, the levels in which futures find support and where futures find resistance. December 25 corn futures have the first level of support seen at $4.24.5 and the first level of resistance at $4.2975. January 26 soybean futures have the first level of support seen at $11.15 and the first level of resistance at $11.3625. December 25 wheat futures have the first level of support seen at $5.21 and a first level of resistance at $5.38.
Thanks, Ryan. Let's take a look now at what the markets are doing, brought to us by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance, online at seedconsultants.com. December corn is trading down 2 cents at $4.24.5. January soybeans are 8 cents lower at $11.14.5, and wheat for July is trading down a penny and a half at $5.57. December live cattle down $1.67.5. December lean hogs down $1.12.5. Thanks for joining us and have a great day, everyone. You're listening to the Ohio AgNet.